Imagine a river. Its destination is the great ocean. But its journey is not a straight line. Sometimes it feels lost, twisting through dark woods, crashing against unseen rocks. You feel this in your own life. You are pulled by a current, sometimes swift, sometimes so slow it feels stagnant. There is confusion, a feeling of being lost. But what if this was not chaos? What if this was the way a river carves a canyon? What if the struggle is the very force that shapes your path? I invite you to see with new eyes. I invite you to see that the force that feels like it is pushing against you is, in fact, the hands of a sculptor, revealing the masterpiece that is your life. This is a truth my tradition teaches. That which guides you often appears as resistance. We are taught to look for 4 currents, 4 streams of energy that show us we are held and guided, even when we feel most alone. The first is the current of rightful delay. It often feels like you are moving backward. A door closes, a plan crumbles, your timing feels broken. We have been taught to see this as failure. But this is the wisdom of the seed. A seed does not sprout in the dead of winter. It waits, it gathers strength in the dark, silent earth. Its delay is not abandonment, it is wisdom. It is protection. You thought losing that position was a dead end. But in the quiet that followed, you discovered a path that your heart truly wanted to walk. You believed the end of a love was a final loss. But in that space, you learned to love yourself, preparing the ground for a connection that could truly nourish you. So when life seems to pause, I invite you to feel, not for frustration, but for the gathering of strength. The river is simply building its power behind a dam. It is not a setback. It is a sign of deep protection, ensuring you flow with the greatest force when the time is perfect. The second current to recognize is the grace of the narrow crossing. There are moments when you stand on the edge of a cliff, a health crisis, a sudden loss, an accident where life itself seems to hang by a thread. In these moments, reason provides no comfort. And yet, something happens, an unexplainable shift, a strange peace that allows you to make the right move, a series of events so unlikely they can only be called grace. Ancient wisdom speaks of an unseen net that is always beneath us. We may never see the hand that weaves it, but in our moments of free fall, we feel its catch. Perhaps you remember a time when everything should have gone wrong, but it did not. A near miss on the road, a sudden instinct to turn left instead of right. These are not small chances. These are the whispers of the universe, assuring you that your journey is not yet complete. They are sacred reminders that even when walking a tightrope across a chasm, there are forces that steady your step. You are not alone in the storm. You are being held, protected, and steered toward your soul's true harbor. The third current is the wisdom of the broken cup. In my tradition, a broken cup that has been mended with gold is more beautiful than one that has never been broken. The cracks are where the light gets in. They tell the story of its resilience. Your mistakes are this gold. We are taught to fear our errors, to hide them in shame. But these are the moments when our deepest learning occurs. It is through our greatest stumbles that we meet the hidden parts of ourselves. That poor decision, which brought so much pain, became the doorway to understanding your own heart. It was a teacher, dressed in the robes of failure. The wisdom passed down through my lineage says that every misstep is a part of the path toward becoming whole. The mistake is not a sign of punishment. It is protection in disguise. It is a severe mercy designed by a higher power to stop you from walking a path that is not true to your spirit. So, I invite you to look upon your cracks not with shame, but with compassion. They are the evidence of your journey, the proof of your strength, and the very lines through which profound wisdom flows into your life. The fourth current is the language of the whispering wind. This is the truth of signs that echo in your soul, like a feather appearing on your path, just as you ask for a sign of lightness, like meeting a stranger who says the exact words your heart needed to hear. The rational mind calls this coincidence, but the heart knows a deeper truth. Our ancient teachings tell us that there are no truly random events. The universe speaks in a language of symbols, and meaningful echoes. When we learn to listen, we find guidance everywhere. These are not loud commands. They are gentle affirmations, quiet confirmations that you are on the right path. These moments of deep knowing are like trail markers left in a dense forest, reassuring you that even when you cannot see the full path, you are being led. They are nudges from the flow of life itself, reminding you that you are a part of a much larger story. So when these moments appear, pause. Breathe. It is a message from the source for you alone. Trust it. It is a reminder that you are protected and you are exactly where you need to be. Take this truth into your heart. Breathe in and feel the solid ground beneath you. Breathe out and let go of the struggle. Place your hand upon your heart. In this stillness, I invite you to connect with this feeling of guidance. Feel it not as a thought, but as a presence, a warmth. Now, ask your heart, when have I felt this protection? When has a delay become a blessing? When has a mistake become my teacher? Allow the memories to arise without judgment. To deepen this knowing, I invite you to find a simple stone on your next walk. Hold it in your hand. Let it be a reminder of the solid, unseen support that is always with you. Even when the way is dark, the great river of life is flowing. Its current is powerful, its wisdom is deep, and it is carrying you toward the great ocean of your becoming. You are not alone on this journey. The force that guides the stars and grows the trees is guiding you too. Trust this guidance. Trust this protection. You are a part of a divine plan, unfolding in perfect time, leading you always, and in all ways, back to the truth of who you are.